nigga.
Hey man, what it do, man? It's me, Alley God. And we just jumped out the port. Dirty glove bastard.
Dirty glove bastard.
Back on that. Bet I swerve on that. Chrome hard, stuff in the racks.
All right, so we got Yung LA and Alley Boy jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, guys.
Hey, what it do, man? Motion grinding, you know. Back at it, back on that, you know.
Back on that.
I'm just going to cut right to it, man. This is legendary to see both of y'all sitting here on the porch, man. So I thank both of y'all for pulling up on
Yeah,
this.
man, we just come to clean the plate, man. You know what I mean? Like, me and bro, we got now, you know, we got our differences out the way, what we had going on. Even though that shit so old to us, to me and him.
Oh, yeah.
We been got now locked in, but we were like, man, let's go clean the plate. You know what I mean? It only makes sense, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, because I feel like that's a story that needs to be shared. It's like, man, brothers fight all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I may get into it with my best friend all the time,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
throw some fists every once in a while.
And when you can
But
get
we
back-
come right back together,
And
you
when
know what I'm
get back on the
saying?
same page, you know what I'm saying? That's a real brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether
Then
y'all
it
got
like,
the same blood or
my
not,
nigga,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
can do stupid shit throughout your life, my nigga, but it like, you ain't gotta be stuck on that shit, you know what I mean? Man, bro ain't got no faggot shit on their name, he ain't got no rat shit on their name.
Same.
I ain't got none on my name, you know what I mean? He's solid for the most part. You don't even gotta have no pistol on him, go wherever you wanna go on the same way. We real Atlanta niggas, so it's like, bro, nigga, ain't nobody shedding no blood in our situation, you know what I mean? We ain't lost nobody and shit like that. Man, fuck that shit, my nigga. We always fucked with each other anyway.
For sure,
You
from
know
the
what I
jump.
mean? So,
You know, differences, man.
gotta show these niggas like, we better together, my nigga. You know what I mean? That it really, we really on some shit
I know
like,
you showing them for it too.
man, you
Back
showing
on that
them, bro.
verse.
Like, we really on some shit like, this example for niggas. This example for niggas. Like, you ain't gotta be stuck on that shit, my nigga. Like, look what Thug them just went through. Imagine if it wasn't no blood shit in between the shit, what it could have been. Them niggas could have got together and made a bankroll, you know what I mean? So the shit really be unfortunate. So we looking at this shit like this for the city, let alone the culture, you know what I
just the
mean?
big
Like,
culture.
just period, you know what I mean?
For sure.
You know?
And I think people may not even realize, like, you guys had a relationship before all the beef, before all the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, and I think people forget about that part too.
Yeah, you know they gon', you know what I mean, stick to what they want to see.
But
You
you
know
know,
what I mean? They gonna remember what they want to remember.
People
You know.
feed on so much negative shit, bro. Like, we get backslash and that shit, niggas be like, oh, man, bro, we don't owe y'all nigga no explanation about what we got going on. You know what I mean?
feel like the
Nigga,
controversy
take
is the
heed.
driving force right now.
Take heed, you know what I mean?
It's the driving
Cause
force.
y'all niggas gonna be killing each other, going to jail. Woot, 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 woot. Nigga, we chasing this
At
bag.
the end of the day, we don't
know
come
what
with
I
no
mean?
gimmicks, man.
No.
This ain't no gimmick. We ain't coming like we ain't
This
chasing
ain't no
nothing.
fake shit, you
We
know what I
chasing
mean? We
passion,
like
we
real on some
chasing
shit like
longevity,
Bruh.
we chasing, you know what I'm saying, the
and mutual
legacy,
respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's like, for real, we like chasing that one, you know what I'm saying? So, man, we don't even see that stuff, like, you know, just to have an opportunity.
It's funny now, like me and bro so solid, but we can laugh about shit, you know. You know what I mean? Really talk about shit. That shit ain't nothing. Like, nigga, that shit, what it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, bro, we ain't gonna never be stuck on stupid, my nigga, let go.
Man, we left a
I'm with
Bag
you,
on the
you
floor,
know what I mean?
wipe the flow.
So it really like,
Alley guy, wipe the flow, alley guy.
Got to.
Money on the flow, man. You see what I'm saying? Gotta come collect, man. You know, when you took the hard way and you ain't cut no corners in the grind, you know, sometimes you feel like, you know, not as old to you, but it's like, you know what you put into it. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't take no days off, even when the camera was on or the camera was off. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You could tell Alley guy been in the gym. That boy come back with one of the hardest verses. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and like he ain't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's just the artistry and the pure, you know what I'm saying, pure artistry in both of us.
this shit
you know what I'm
fun
saying?
up, man.
We having fun
Shit
doing
fun,
this stuff,
bro.
bro.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know, far as on my end, on what, I ain't like all this shit. Did what I didn't like. The media shit, all that shit.
You like the rapping part, huh?
Yeah, I like the rap because I'm an artist at the end of the day. So, you know, I want to be heard and
You're a
shit like
real
that.
artist.
But I really more on that more than trying to speak about it and talk. But this the new
You're a real
generation.
artist, Mob.
So it's like alright, this something I gotta do, but this what I didn't like, cause you know, some of the nigga be these platforms, some of them be facade and instigating and really talking police shit sometimes, you know what I mean? So I just was like, I ain't with that new shit. I just want to put my music out. I just want to put my music out.
I just want
those
to
who fuck with me, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, I need this shit too, you know what I mean? This shit, cause folk working, you know what I mean? But I'm still selective on who I be fucking with though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's certain people I'm fans of, like y'all. Like I'm a fan of all the Porch, you know what I mean? So it like
all the pizza.
I can fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's still certain folks I'm like, I wouldn't even go on they shit. You know what I mean? Like y'all niggas supporting the rats and everybody. Like I don't wanna be in that. You know, I don't even want to be a part of it. You doing all that, I don't even want to be on your platform.
You don't even want to be a part
of the
vibration
like,
of the
that's my mental, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, I try not to take shit so personal. I used to take everything personal. You know what I mean? But then I start learning the game, like, this ain't none of this shit really personal. You know what I mean? You gonna have people you meet, you personal with, but then you really can't be in your feelings about shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, fuck that shit. Let them do them, you do you. You know? So
Nah, it's a real grown man shit right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looked in the mirror, man. That boy growth, man. Shout out. I'm just like, you know, man. I'm just proud, you know what I mean, of bro J. He done came a long way, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, shit.
Yeah, shout it. Work ethic so hard.
I mean, yeah, LA's been known for when he gets in that mode, he's gonna drop a lot of shit.
Like, excuse me.
Back in
Lay
the
one of them niggas.
The real one.
Lay put their whole tour together. He put our whole tour together on their own. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn. I'm just watching it like, man, this nigga really got that. This nigga done booked by 15 days. On his own, like, we got booking agents and shit we fuck with, VA, shout out to VA, shout out
Big
to
up VA.
Rick Flair, you know what I mean?
Rick Flair, what it do?
Who fucking with us, but Shawty just, he did all the dates that we got, like 15 dates on their own. Like, bro, we finna do this, I'm finna set it, I'm finna call, do this. It work dry, bro. That shit really motivated me, like, man, let me get on this shit, man. You know what I mean?
That
like,
hard.
So we just got down.
That's what they about too.
Just been mashing ever since. You know
That's
what I
what they
mean?
about too. Yeah. I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So taking a step back, like when were you guys able to actually start to like rebuild this relationship? Because you know everyone saw the song and had no idea that y'all were two.
That's how we wanted it.
But I feel like this has been, you know, something in the works.
That's
for a
how we
few
want
years.
it. We ain't want
Man,
nobody to
I
do it.
say like I moved back to Atlanta from LA in like 2015. I probably seen
It was
him,
around
bro.
that time.
Yeah,
It was around that time. 15, 16.
some
Yeah,
shit like
it was around that time.
When I seen him, so we ran into each other at the studio. We just chop it up, like shit, bro. You know what I mean? We chop it up, take a flick and shit. You know, just really just kind of chop it up. See each other again, chop it up some more. Shit, get my number, bro. Da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just built from there. And shit, with this, we were more like,
We ain't playing this
man,
shit,
let's go
Mom.
on and
Like
get
that
at these
time right
niggas.
here,
Like,
we
let-
did.
you know what I mean? But we were like, we want to just pop up with the work, let them see that, and then let them talk.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna be new to them, it old us, but it's new to them. You
Man,
know
we
what I
don't-
mean?
Man, come on, bro. We like,
know?
you know what I'm saying? The cream of the crop, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the city, like, the hardest, you got to put us up there. So it like, I already know we in that mode. Like, it's just like, so we competitive, you know what I'm saying? And like, shit, Mob goddamn I guess they gonna put me some word together, or, you know what I'm saying? We gonna push each other, you know what I'm saying? So the
Like,
project
I
we
feel
working
like
on,
with us,
outta here.
We come from the old grind. We don't really come from this new grind, the internet grind. So our grind different. You know what I mean? Like, we know how to hit the pavement for real. Like,
shake the
I come
shake
from
the flow.
buying 30, 40,000 CDs, passing them out. We come from that. These internet niggas ain't how to do that. They wasn't doing that. We come from the era where you had to really be outside to be outside. You know what I mean? Like,
these
these niggas now, they'll just
That's how
pop
you
up just
promote
from
it.
some internet shit and be popping. we don't come from that. You had to be outside. You had to be at Crucial. You had to be at Coco Loco.
You had to do
You
all
got to
them
be at
motherfuckers
Nightlight.
one night, boy.
You got to be at Central Station. You got to be like the screw up clubs. The whole got to like you
They gotta
from
run
being in
around,
there.
man.
You know what I mean? Like, so the
had to
grind
run
ain't
hard.
that tough. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this shit like this media shit. That's cool, but my grind outside of the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna be hands on. You know?
Got the kind of grind that attract the media, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we ain't saying back Wayne on there, you know, we create motion, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't wait on the phone to ring. Sometimes you can't wait for the next, you know what I'm saying, agency to call, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta keep it in dry yourself. And that's what I learned just, you know what I'm saying, working amongst great grinders like Clay Evans. Like, I got the game from like Clay Evans. I got the game from Snake, you know what I'm saying?
Clay, yeah.
Like, I'm talking about
R.I.P. Clay, man.
R.I.P. Clay, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys who really showed me how to move at that level and really, like, you know what I'm saying, how to put it together, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, them experiences, they showing up in my life right now, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, everything got soaked up, I'm mimicking it right now.
exactly.
I know how to go to the radio. I know how to go holler at the mix show coordinators. I know how to call, set up my meetings. I know how to get my record added to ads, you know what I'm saying? I know how to run through the southeastern region, get the 500 spins, heat myself up, you know what I'm saying? I just told Ma the other day, nigga, we put the button on ourselves.
Yeah.
I ain't done no, we push the button, you know what I'm saying? And when you put the button, it like, you know we gotta work twice as hard. We know we gotta work quadruple as hard, being true independent, you know what I'm saying? But the names that, you know what I'm saying, stand up, but we independent, no situation. So it like, man, you ain't got time to be playing. You know, we just did we had a 3 straight last weekend. Charleston, South Carolina, St. Louis, Missouri, and then right back to Atlanta to end at Blaze, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how we running around. We getting to it for sure. And I mean, you know, the proof in the pudding, you know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Definitely in that mode, I'm pushing the button on me.
Yeah. So let's talk about this first teaser video that you guys dropped, a couple months ago. Talk about the reaction that you guys got, man.
Oh, man.
Man, a lot of folks saluted. But you know, it always some instigators.
I was going to say, some people couldn't believe it.
It always
Yeah.
be a man.
And some people didn't want to see y'all together.
That's what we wanted. Like, bro, you know.
They know we
hey,
great together, man.
You know what I
They
mean?
like,
Like,
whoa.
I feel like, man, you ain't doing that if you ain't getting no haters. They come with it. They gonna put your name in rooms.
That shit even the
Well,
game
you
out,
don't
man.
need, well, you ain't it. You know what I mean? With the hate.
We
But
need
they're like
your
a
hate.
bitch. They're like, bro, you can talk shit about a nigga to a bitch, bro. That bitch still gonna go to that nigga page and see what she like.
And see it for herself.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna see it for herself.
She gonna eat up for
You don't
herself
know what
for sure.
this bitch might like about this nigga. She might like the way the nigga talk, walk, anything. You done said every hating ass thing you can say in the world to try to knock the nigga. But you done,
She
you
still
really
pulled up.
turned the whole on to the nigga. So now they hoe like your pictures and shit. Like, so
But she
that's how I look
listen to
at it
your
with
music. She not
niggas and
tapped in.
fans and shit. It gonna be haters. You want them too, cause they gonna push you.
Yeah, they going to keep your name out
They
there,
gonna keep
man.
it out there more than a nigga who a fan. A hater gonna, man, you see pussy ass goddamn whoop whoop. Yeah. Other nigga like, yeah, I see him, yeah. But he still gonna check it out as long as you see me. As long as you see it. You know what I mean? I'ma do my
They
part.
seeing this
So
stuff
I know
too.
you ain't gonna see no flaws
They
in
seeing
me.
this stuff. The numbers
You ain't gonna
crazy
see no
right
flaws
now,
on
man.
our end.
Organic numbers, it's like, you know, but you know what I'm saying? When you ain't, you know what I'm saying, put it in the water in a minute and seeing it, you know what I mean, seeing it bubble, you know, just to see the organic traffic still there, like the real fans, you know what I'm saying? Core fan
nah,
base
they
is
been
what I
really
call
like,
it.
then it
Core
like,
fan base. Like,
it like, the supporters, they support so strong where you can't even pay no attention
Yeah,
to
exactly,
the
because the
shit.
love's going to outweigh it,
Because the
man.
love so much there, like, folk really like,
they really Atlanta.
damn, man, like people, I ain't even know they just want to see that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, man, that shit, man. Cause I fuck with Lay. Cause I fuck with you. You know what I mean? Hear people like, bro, I fuck with you, but I fuck with Lay too. Da-da-da, you know what I mean? So it's so much support, bro. It's like, man, Nick can't tell me I'm doing wrong and I know I'm doing right. You know what I mean? So if I ever been at a point of my life I was doing wrong, it's never too late to try to clean that shit up. Clean it up. If you can. You know what I'm saying? So there we at with this shit, like, bro.
And if it don't,
get the
if it
money
ain't broke,
on, man.
if it
You
ain't
know
broke,
what I
don't
mean?
fix
Let's
it.
go get that money, man.
We ain't fixing
You know?
nothing.
So there
We ain't
we at
fixing
with it,
nothing,
you
man.
know?
Yeah, and I feel like it was such a major, great look for the city of Atlanta too to see y'all come back together like that too, man.
They were the real one, like just real authentic
Like,
guy
like-
who took the hard way, standing
Like
next
with
to
the
each
shit what's
other.
going on in Atlanta right now, you know
Top
what I mean?
tier.
Like,
This shit top tier for sure.
ain't too much authentic shit out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, it's some solid young niggas who doing music and shit, but I'm talking about like far solid. When I say solid, I mean all the way around. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just internet gimmick. It ain't cause the baddest niggas or the nigga rocking the most jewelry and shit. This straight artistic shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the real artists. I don't really see that going on. Everybody I see, like, you know, really kind of hand me down. You know what I mean? Like, they buzz and shit come from somebody else. They buzz because they up under this nigga or that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at a lot of the artists. And we don't come from it. Like,
You
I
had to
always
be
had
you.
my own
You had to
name.
be you. You had to be
Shout
up.
always had his own name. Even though he went to Tip, but he was already LA before then. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like he was really branched from Tip. He added to Tip.
Nah,
I
real
just seen Tip them doing Aint I at that put that shit on.
Oh, last
Yeah,
night,
they
right?
just did.
That
Yeah,
motherfucker
they
ain't gonna
performing
never,
Aint I.
man, that motherfucker
I'm
ain't
like,
gonna never
you
die.
know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's one of the bigger records, you know what I'm
but
saying?
it like,
that came, you know what
y'all
I'm
know
saying?
y'all gonna
out
do
of
that. Why y'all ain't call Shout to put that shit on?
Man, come
Real
on,
shit,
man.
yeah.
I put that stuff, hold on, well, I put that
Shout to
stuff
come put
on.
that shit on.
Put that
and-
plastic
and
on them
rock
racks,
out,
man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Let me rock out, man. These blues and clues, you know what I'm saying? Act a fool, man, for sure. It's just a blessing to be here, bro, and just to make timeless music. I'm glad I got a record, bro, that no matter what nobody did, they could never close the door on me, man. That's how big, like, I'm just speaking on one record. Like, Aint I got me through, it's one of them, you know, I mean, to come out with the first one, your first one, and it be what sustain you for your career. Aint I sustained me for my career. It's a real legend. You know, it started with just me and Dashay. That version came out, you know what I'm saying? Had a version with just my verse. Then that Big Country Kane got on it, you know what I'm saying? It kept evolving.
Oh, I ain't no Kane.
Yeah, Big Country went, Country went on there. And then after the Country version, that's when Dro and Tilt jumped on it. And it just like kept going every time, but it just like, you know what I mean? And that motherfucker stuck up there, you know what I'm saying?
One of them timeless Atlanta records.
Yeah, man, I feel
rocking, bro.
it's one of the
Every show
biggest
we
records
been
to come
going
out of
to.
Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it because it's my record, I'm just saying it because of the reaction I get all over the world and still at these spots, like, you know, I do that motherfucker. It's
They
really
word
like that
for word
motherfucker
in
just
that
came
motherfucker.
out. Like, I ain't, you
I'm
know,
like,
it's
damn,
like
this
it
nigga
jet, like
you
it
know what I
new.
mean? Like,
Then
I
go
had never
feature
been.
Love.
I had never been to another LA show other than being in Atlanta, so I knew what to do in Atlanta. I'm talking about, nigga, we in St. Louis, South Carolina, everywhere we gonna be in. I'm like, but these hoes in here word for word in that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yeah, this shit finna go crazy. Then our song,
That
the back
motherfucker.
on that, bro, it like the momentum change in the club when that shit come on. Like,
The whole field,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? So
That motherfucker went up in Charleston,
shit
like,
just-
I'm talking about, it
shit just feel good, feel back new to me. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't been, this shit just feel back new to
I
me.
told you,
know
like
what
a
I
new
mean?
artist, bro.
Like, for real.
It's a new light, you a new artist, bro, you know what I'm saying? To
And
the
I'm
one who
like-
don't know, you putting them down,
For
you know
what,
what I'm
like,
saying?
where we come from, nigga was going crazy. There was some hard niggas out. You gotta think. Gucci, Jesus, Tip. You know, it was some artists out there. Low. Excuse me.
You good, mom.
So, them niggas, it was different, you know?
Ali, was there a reason why you kind of took like a step back from music these past few years, man?
I just wasn't feeling this shit. You know what I mean? I just wasn't feeling it. Like, you know, it had got to a point with me like being a rapper was kind of lame. Not like that, but like that kind of. It's in my own, you know what I mean? From the shit that's out there and the shit was getting accepted. So I'm like, damn, I know I ain't gotta be like this to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And it was more like, I just really want to do more shit. I want to do other shit. Like I moved to Denver and start cultivating, you know what I mean? So I really want to do it. It was something I really want to do. So I just fell back. Like, you know what I mean? Trouble still doing his thing. So it's still, to me, one win, we all win. So that's how I looked at it.
Tell
Like,
you.
shit, I can always
The trench
whatever if
win.
I want to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I ain't never stopped record.
But
You know
you
what
sharp
I mean?
at iron,
I
boy.
still record. Like, I got hella
boy
music,
sharp.
but I just wasn't putting that out. You know what I mean? And then I got out my situation with Atlantic. So I was back on full independent. You know what I mean? Which it didn't really feel no different. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought when I got with Atlantic, like, shit was going to be different.
Yeah, then
Shit
you
really wasn't
you're still doing
it
half the
wasn't
shit
no
yourself
different.
anyway.
I'm doing all the shit, basically. You know what I mean? And I just had to get back in my feeling like, all right, boom. Like, it always kind of was hard for me to depend on rap. Like, solely. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
this all I'm doing. That shit was a struggle for me. You know, so once I had, like, if I ain't got no faith in something, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't saying I ain't have faith in the music shit, but it wasn't moving at the pace that I wanted it to move. And shit don't never go like that. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to do some other shit. I wanted to fuck with, cause I've been doing this shit so long, rapping and shit. I've been rapping since I was a kid. And it like, you know, as you learn, like, I'm gonna say, what they say, a dumb person be happy as hell, but a smart motherfucker be sad because you know what's going on. Nigga ain't really got no sense. They gonna run around, everything beautiful to them. You know what I mean? But when you got knowledge of shit, you know how shit go. You see how a lot of artists, they blow up, then they fall back and be like they don't even want to be an artist no more. You know what I mean? Luckily they been got some money. You know what I mean? But they don't even be want to go through the changes with that shit no more. Like, man, too much come with the shit. And then being known
It
ain't
ain't
always cool.
It ain't an even swap.
Like
to
when
pay
you
out.
first start doing music and shit, you be like, damn, I want to be heard. I want a nigga
I
to
want
see
folk to
me.
see me, yeah.
And whoop. But when this shit start happening out of your control, well, you somewhat eating and folk walking up on you and whoop, shit like that shit uncomfortable for a street nigga, for a nigga like me. You know what I mean? That shit, it just was uncomfortable. And I'm like, this shit ain't paying me enough to be this uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna do something else. So that was really where I was at with it. And then, like, I'm a Pisces, bro. I'm too fishy going like this. So I get on one thing and get on something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was more like, I just want to do something else. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit, so I just want to do something else. You know what I mean?
You want to add another
So
layer.
that's where
like,
the world with me. You know what I mean? And I be trying to learn shit. Like, I don't never want to be stuck on there. So if this do stop, I can do this. If this stop, I can do this.
I can
You know what I'm
shift.
saying?
Yeah.
So that what I be saying when I ain't never just fully put faith all into the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at with it, basically.
What inspired you to come back recently then?
Fans. You know what I mean? Fans. Like, bro, drop. Like, I hear this shit 30
You're
times
always
a day.
previewing some shit.
Yeah, I hear this shit 30 times a day. Like, bro, when you gonna drop?
Yeah.
Man, the street need that shit, man. Whoop. But Shawty really kinda like, I don't know, I just seen him working. You know what I mean? And he like, bro, man, you know, pushing it. That would make me like, fuck that shit, let go. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, let go. I had already been like recording and shit, and like I was gonna drop soon.
Yeah.
But I just ain't got my momentum going. You know what I mean? I just couldn't, it was hard for me to get back in my stride. You know what I mean? Like, or just actually showing up to shit, you know? Cause I can record all day, but this shit, you gotta
It
put the
visualize.
lead work in. Yeah, and bro be telling me like, bro, just come. You know what I mean? So once that sunk in my head and I started going, and these folk, they booking us on site. Nigga doing verses and shit on site. He like, bro, you know if you come, bro, the money
It's
out.
on the flow.
You know what I mean? It's on the flow.
shit,
So I'm like,
sure.
shh. I just started going. He just kept booking them motherfuckers. So they're really like, man, we can't leave this shit on the table. We seeing the
too much
reaction.
on the
We
flow.
seeing the reaction like, oh, them folks miss this
It's a
shit. You know
lot on
what
the
I
flow.
mean? Type shit, you know?
Yeah, because it's like when you came in the game, like your sound was so raw and gutter. It's
Man,
like
I said the same
no one,
thing,
you
bro.
didn't sound like nobody.
Then I
it
just-
wasn't
I
like you
just
was
said
trying to
that.
sound like
Nah,
somebody.
it sound
Man,
You brought
bro.
a fresh sound to the city, and it's like
Authentic and raw,
people
bro.
really fucked with that shit. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they've been missing that.
Hell
Authentic
yeah,
and raw,
like,
bro.
I be feeling like the shit these young niggas on them, I've been on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because, like, you know, Savage, Baby Drill, all them niggas who on what they talking the same thing I've been talking. You know what I mean? But I feel like when I came out, Atlanta was in a different stage. They was in a dope boy futuristic stage. When I dropped, I was just on some gutter real shit. You know what I mean? And
You stood up.
but I like it cause that's how I wanted it. You know what I mean? I
stood
didn't
out,
want
it's separated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
with night
wanted
and
to be
day.
cause I feel like, bro, I don't like to call myself a lyricist, but I can rap.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I was on. Like I
Bar.
want to be able to
Bar for bar.
speak. You know what I mean? Like
Stop
really,
running.
like I could battle a nigga if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Type shit.
Get
So
out of nigga ass.
I want to rap cause wasn't nobody rapping to me. And everybody who was rapping, they were talking about bricks, dope. I ain't want to be like that. You know what I mean? I want to tell like what's raw going on in the street. This what really going on. All these niggas ain't got no bricks. These niggas robbing. These niggas taking shit, breaking their houses, goddamn
These
whatever.
niggas going
Everybody
for it.
ain't got them bricks. We ain't. Atlanta ain't BMF. No nothing toward BMF, but that one Atlanta. Them wasn't even Atlanta dudes. You know what I'm saying? But everybody thought like, oh Jeezy, boy, that's dope. In our city, more than that, it's more going on in the Atlanta streets than just that. You know what I mean? So that was the voice I was trying to put out there, you know?
And then your music videos match that too. When you look like Four and Throw It Up, it was like you showing the real Atlanta in these videos
Cause
too.
we in every city, every hood, you know? On Throw It Up video, we in Summer Hill, we in Four Seasons.
Yeah, I went to.
Them the first blood set.
Shout out to the folks.
Summer Hill, Four Seasons, the first Crip set. Like just deep for real, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta take it down.
Yeah. Big Bank recently mentioned you as the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel when you heard him say that shit?
He always tell me that though. He ain't,
Shout out.
you know,
But for him to tell the
Shout
world
it, float.
or something,
Yeah.
you
Shout
know?
out float, man.
See, one thing about Bank, and like I said this in another interview, dude.
Shout out
asked me
Bank,
about
man.
Nigga was like, Bank always told me this something be in my head though. Like, bro, you can get money, you gonna always get money. You always gonna get money, no matter what you're doing, you gonna get you some money. But bro, you ain't gonna be really happy or just fulfilled unless you doing this shit. You like, bro, this you, bro. You born to do this shit.
On God,
You know, he
bro.
say shit like that to a nigga.
On
It
God,
is-
you
even
was.
if you don't act like you hid. You know what I mean? And that shit stick with me. He always be telling me like, bro, you bullshit. He'll tell me like that, like, bro, you some bullshit. You bullshit. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah,
be
no
like, bro,
cut,
you
man.
need to. He gonna be like, you bullshit. You know what I mean? Like type shit. So yeah, you know.
Yeah, and you had this mixtape run from like 09 to 15 to where it's like, bro, all them tapes is classic. Bro.
Yeah.
I hope you realize like you
Yeah.
was really running shit
Yeah.
out here, man.
That shit was fun around that time, bro. It was really just.
That what it about,
It
too.
was fun. You know what I mean? Like Atlanta was
your
fun.
bag.
That's what I was saying with LA. Why it's a pleasure for me to fuck with them, like, cause like LA bring fun, that fun back. Like music ain't really fun like that no more. Like Atlanta had a wave where everything come on in the club. That shit was fun.
We had the scene,
You know what I
make
mean?
it
Like just
goddamn
the sound. It was a
Yeah.
fun sound.
It was
And I
just
feel
a
like
feel.
Shawty bring that shit to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was-
I want in.
I'm telling you. Man, come on, man. We back on that.
Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts on the music scene in Atlanta right now? Because I feel like for the first time ever, it's kind of in a weird place. You know, you had Thug and Lucci away for a while. We lost Takeoff. We lost Trouble, Quan and everything.
Yeah.
It seems like it's in a weird place than it
It
had
is.
been. Like for a while, Atlanta was number one, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there was no
You know,
debating
Future
that shit.
still gonna hold it down.
Future, yeah, he just
You
had
know
the
what
best
I mean?
year ever.
But
bro.
it's like the soul getting snatched out of Atlanta, bro. You know what I mean? It's like the soul leaving. You know what I mean? because Atlanta's so diverse and so many out of towners and stuff like that. So it's like now it ain't really a heart of Atlanta no more. Seem like to me, you know what I'm saying? And at first that we had, you know, we had the rich kids, Shop Boy, Low, goddamn Lay, J Money, goddamn, man.
We had a wave.
Man,
But that feeling,
a bunch of people, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just, Atlanta was deep as hell.
Like
everybody goddamn buzzing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see it like that no more. Like, we still got big names come out the city. Folks still doing their thing, but back then, bro, all of you to be in the clubs together.
Everybody in the
all
bitch at
of
one
them.
time.
You know what I mean?
Figure
Like,
eight, motherfucker,
everybody in
$2
all the hood spots,
We in
all the
figure
strip
eight.
clubs, all of
Come
them
on,
in that
man. We
motherfucker.
all
Like,
through that motherfucker.
you know, Atlanta don't feel like that no more. And it's like, you know, the whole unfortunate situation with Lucci and Thug, you know, people fuck with these bars real heavy. The city fuck with them, and they part shit.
Yeah.
So now niggas don't know, should I be extra cool with bro and fuck with bro? Should I be extra cool with them? I don't wanna throw no mix, you know? So that leave the fans in the same state.
Yeah, I'm more like the vibe.
Cause they don't, shit, whole love Lucci, whole love Thug. So now they like, do I wanna play this when I go over there? Like, it's just weird now, you know what I mean? So niggas don't be knowing like, that shit really affect the fans,
Everything,
the
the
city,
culture,
and
everything.
people you don't even know it's affected. Cause folks be like, damn, I like both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't never cool, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
And what about the sound coming out of Atlanta right now? You guys a fan of it? There's a lot of drill music. There's a lot of different sounds coming out of Atlanta now.
I just like Atlanta people. You know, I just like how we talk and everything, you know what I mean? So when I hear shit, I can relate to what they saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it ain't my tempo or my type shit, you know what I mean? But, man, these girls the one running shit, man, that I hear. These girls running this shit, you know what I mean? But there's still some good shit coming out of Atlanta, you know, baby dropping, da-da-da-da-da, but, you know, I just want to bring that core back.
Yeah. And I feel like fans want
They're
that old
real
sound. That's why you
Atlanta.
see like these rich kids
They're real
reunions. I know at 21's birthday party, you performed there too,
Yeah,
LA.
yeah,
It was
for
like
sure,
that whole
for sure.
theme. And it's like,
Yeah.
people really want that
You
feeling.
there?
I wasn't there, no.
I performed too.
Oh, you performed?
Alex
See,
performed.
my bad, I didn't know
Him.
you.
Yeah, he went on
we
right
came
from me.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did back on that.
Okay.
That we rolled it out at. It was a good look. It just felt good, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the people of Atlanta want that feeling to come back, man.
Yeah, that's a whole vibe. Like, it was, like I say, it was about a
I'm about to
feeling.
rock that bitch.
It was about that feeling.
Shop Boy, them all them like
Everybody
that.
went crazy.
Nigga
Jewel,
rock that shit. Jewel, man.
Rick Kid went
Like,
crazy.
all them niggas rock that
I'm talking
bitch.
about
Like, rock
everybody
it.
went
Like,
crazy.
damn, like
But
this
Young
shit
Mob,
new.
Young
You know what I
Mob
mean?
performed, went crazy.
I
It
feel
was
like
too
it's
nasty.
still here. You know what I mean? It's still here.
We
They
gonna bring
still
it together.
can't fuck with that
Look,
Atlanta.
come on, man.
They know it.
We
You know what I
got it.
mean? Like, they, you know, but, you know, I'm just trying to put my 2 cents in. You know what I mean?
Shit, so.
I feel it, man. So you guys got a collab project on the way, right?
You know, Mob Lingo.
Mob Lingo. Talk about the vibes that you guys been cooking up for this Mob Lingo.
Bro, this shit, man, this shit. You know, shout a real artist. I'm a
shit
real
hard
artist, bro. That
as hell.
shit easy, bro. We just go in.
It
You might hear the first beat,
and go.
go. He might come up with something, I might come up with something. Da-da-da-da, mix that shit, go.
It was like, damn, how the hell both our flavor mix like this? Because it's so night and day.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have never thought like us combining on hooks. Like you might got a hook where we combine on and it just met. It was
This
like, it was
motherfucker
a
finna
whole
be
new
hard. We
sound.
trying to drop this beat before
It was a
Christmas.
whole new
Oh, for
sound.
real? Oh, so
Yeah.
this bitch done?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm
basically.
hearing?
Man, we,
Yeah.
Okay.
we
Like,
in
we
that bowl.
finishing touching it. You know what I mean? Finishing up little shit. We're gonna probably put out about 10, 12 songs.
Oh, shit.
Right.
I want to let the visual breathe.
Just let
you
them
know what I'm saying?
goddamn, you know, let it, you know, something to go with it back on that. We pushing that. Then bro gonna come with his solo shit. I'm gonna drop me some solo shit probably January.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Got this
You
shit
know we
called
like to
Southern
grind.
Cross. I'm
Footwork.
working on, so
Footwork king.
we just mashing the gas, bro.
Footwork king.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just mashing the gas, bro.
We pulling up and, you know what I'm saying, seeing everybody we need to see, you know what I mean? We doing it the right way. We ain't cutting no corners. It's rock by rock, you know what I'm saying? We ain't skipping no steps. So, you know, I'm enjoying doing it, man. It's shit up, you know?
Yeah. I
About
like how
10,
you,
15 stations already, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
so,
Media
that, so the
baby.
people catching on to this shit outside of Atlanta is what
Oh,
I'm hearing,
man.
man.
Nah, bro, but that's where we been at.
We ain't did motherfucker.
We been all them shows. We had like 3 in Atlanta, but shit, everything up in Southeast region.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we go to
Organic
we go to
brand,
Raleigh
man.
tomorrow. We in Raleigh tomorrow. Then we in Birmingham
They
Saturday.
love the boy in Richmond.
So we just
Virginia.
we just backtracking where
South
we know they
Carolina.
fucking with it at. Reaching out to them folks, hey man, get us on up there, man. Da da da.
They
Shit,
fucking
putting
with
that
this
shit together. You know what I
Mob
mean?
Lingo, they fucking with it. Yeah, for sure.
I like how you brought the mohawk back for the video too, LA.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
I told him to do them.
You
spikes.
told him to do that?
I told him to do the spikes.
The spikes, yeah.
Spike that shit,
I been
man. Go
fucking with
spike
it,
on
yeah.
them folks.
Boy say go spike.
I
but
said,
been
man,
fucking
go
with
spike, man. Boy, went spike
Go
on
spike.
that.
I been fucking with it and playing with it. So
Cause I be thinking like,
I might go
can't
braid.
nobody else do that.
I might let that motherfucker out.
You
I
know
might
what I
go
mean?
braid. You know, I just been playing with it, you know. But
I don't think nobody else can pull it off.
that what it about authentic though. We just was saying about the artistry, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, being authentic to yourself and just like, you know what I mean, being comfortable in your skin, you know what I'm saying? Like basically staying true to you, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, you know what I mean? It's not a gimmick, like it's not a fad or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, black boy, white boy, future is the
like
leader,
that,
you know what I'm saying? Since day one, you know, they the real flavor, like they were the, you know what I mean, blueprint of like really having flavor and switching it up and, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
putting your ones and twos together. So like, you know, I'm just coming back and just doing whatever, you know what I mean, what I've been doing. It like, you know what I mean, picking up where we left off. It's a lot on the flow, you know what I mean? And we collecting, you know what I'm saying, slowly but surely, you know what I mean? We ain't in a race, I'm just in love with the grind, you know what I'm saying? And just in love with the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I say, to still be here and still be thriving, you know what I'm saying, at a high level, you know what I mean, on the independent side, you know? And that's all due to the grind, bro. Like I said, I got the grind from a nigga like Clay and nigga like Snake, you know what I'm saying? They taught me how to, you know what I mean, really beat my feet, you know what I'm saying? And stay in motion, you know what I'm saying? So that the mentality, we ain't Wayne. We in tape mode. We ain't Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Controlling your destiny, controlling the narrative, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's time for that, man.
And
You
that
know,
creative
you're one of the original trendsetters of Atlanta, man.
Nah, for sure, bro.
And
Like,
I feel like people
do what
miss
I love
that
to
shit.
do.
People miss it, bro. They be, you know, even if they don't know they miss it, when they see it, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like seeing some of your old hoes, like, damn,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
still
yeah.
fine. You know what I mean? Like,
still
type
like that.
shit. Like, bitch see you like, damn, boy, you still look good. Like, yeah, bitch, I still look good. You know?
Yep.
But how I look at it, like, shit, nigga ain't doing that, but regrouping. You know what I mean?
This shit gone now,
Change,
right
goddamn,
too.
change the narrative, man. Goddamn, shift this shit a little bit, you know?
Feel the gear, man.
Ali, you worked with Starlito a few times, man. He was one of my favorite artists of all time,
Starlito.
man. Yeah.
Starlito too cool.
Man, y'all had
Too
some
hard, too.
classics, man.
Yeah.
That long haul,
We did
I
the,
still bump that shit.
Me, him, and Kevin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me, him, and Kevin Gate. They be fucking with that shit. And, we did another one. I forgot the name. I think we did like 2-3 songs.
Yeah, y'all had a bunch of them.
Starlito hard though.
Familiar
Too
was the
hard.
other
Him
one.
and Don
Yeah,
Trip.
that familiar. Yeah. See,
boy
he,
Trip,
man, that
too.
nigga, like, I feel like he one of them niggas, he like me. He gonna go in.
Yeah.
He ain't getting on
He
nigga
took the
no
hard way, too. He
half
one of them,
verse.
yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You can hear the verse and be like, he
Shout out
wrote that
crazy,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga freestyle your shit. I'm like, he wrote that shit. So, you know what I mean? I fuck with Starlito. He always been like somebody I had in the clutch. Where I could just call, bro, I want to use, man, send it.
That hard.
You know what I mean? You know?
You were featured on one of my favorite Freddie Gibbs songs too, man. That robbed me, man.
Robbed me, nigga.
That was like one of the hardest songs ever. When that
Man,
song dropped,
listen, man. I hate when you shoot a video.
Nah,
that
for
shit.
real.
I hate we didn't. I kept telling Gibbs, like, bro, let's shoot the video. But he was staying in LA, I was staying here. And goddamn, when I moved to LA, he was still out there and shit. But he wasn't kind of on. He was doing him. I was doing me. So we just didn't get to do it. But that's one of my. I love that song. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Big Crick did the beat.
Yeah, he's on the hook.
Oh,
too.
that
Yeah,
legendary. That's so
that
hard.
shit was nasty, bro. He
Damn,
sent,
you worked with
he
Crick.
sent it to me though.
That hard. Yeah.
Oh, you had it first?
That's hard.
He sent it to me.
Okay.
But I ended up working with Crick on some more shit. Crick
Shout out
did
to
like
hard,
2 other
that
beats
hard.
for me. I forgot, motherfucker. But I did like 2 more with Big Crick. But Gibbs sent me, robbed me a nigga.
Okay, yeah.
He was like, bro, I got one nasty for you, bro. You gotta kill it. I seen it. That nigga sent that shit, I went straight in like, well, this my type shit. This be hard, you know?
Yeah.
That beat so crazy. Like, yo.
No, that shit a classic, man.
Yeah, I love that shit. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, and it was around this time where like you were known like you would not miss on a guest feature, man. It's like when people sent you some shit,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you was giving it your all on this shit
Yeah.
too.
Cause I like this shit, bro.
I got the
Like, I
hard
really-
alley feature, yo.
Yeah, lately I got the hard
I
alley
got the
beat.
hard alley
Like,
bird. Yo.
I like that shit, bro.
Alley
And
guy,
I
I
ain't
got
never
alley
one of
guy.
them. I ain't one of them niggas on get in on that and half-ass. I'm gonna get on there and
step
go
on
up.
it. Yeah,
I'm trying
for
to
sure.
go up. You know what I mean? So a nigga be happy with what I done. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I don't
nigga-
want to get on there and be like, man, he gave me that weak ass verse. You know what I mean?
Man, they competitive, man. They trying to go in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, was it like competitive? Like you wanted to out rap whoever was on the song too, or or you was just gonna put your all into it
I don't be
anyway?
want to out rap them. I be want to be on topic and catch up. Cause Gil went the fuck crazy.
Oh yeah, he's an incredible
Yeah, he
lyricist,
went
man.
crazy. So it was like,
Oh yeah, Fred don't play.
I gotta step it up to be up the par with what he talking about. You know what I mean? Cause he told a real story on that bitch. And so I just did me. That motherfucker turned out nasty. Like when we put this shit out, them folks going crazy on the internet about this shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like a video would have set that shit off, man.
Video would have sent it through the roof.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had you at South by one year with Louie V Mob. You, Master
Me,
P, and
Master
Trel,
P, Fat
man.
Trel. Yeah.
Man, talk about that whole time period, man. What was that like, man? 'Cause it seemed like an odd combination, but it did work, though.
It was, man, I had been in LA working with Atlantic. And as soon as I got back, I think the next day I got back, I had been out there for like 20 days. But when I got back, Drummer Boy reached out to me. Drummer Boy called me like, hey, I got somebody want to holler at you. All right. I'm finna click him in. He clicked me in. P, what's up, man? You know how he talk. What's up, man? What's up, little nigga? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
I automatically knew who he was. You know what I mean? This P, nigga, I grew up on you. So we just chopping it up. You know what I mean? He like, bro, I like what you doing. I've been watching you. This girl, I don't forgot my little folk name, man. I hope she don't see this. But anyway, she was working with P, and she would tell her like, man, you need to fuck badly. You know what I mean? But he knew I had the situation with Atlantic and the tape, you know, and Duct Tape. He was like, bro, I ain't trying to step on no toe. I just want to fuck with you. He was like, man, come out here and fuck with me. I'm like, bet. So they like a Tuesday. I flew out there like a Thursday. Stayed out there about 3 days. We hit the studio and shit, recorded.
That's too hard,
Yeah,
bro.
he picked me up
That
from the
shit too
airport.
legendary.
That nigga picked me up, smiling like hell. Like I was like, damn, I thought he was gonna send a drive or
Nah,
some
for real.
shit.
Yeah,
Or,
Mr.
you know what I
Ike Cream,
mean?
man. They real
He
people.
pulled up Dolo,
Mr. I Cream,
hat
man.
to the back. What's up, nigga? What's up, man? Dab it up and shit. We go get something to eat. I think Trel done got there the next day. He was like, man, I wanna link you on Trel. Nah. That was when I moved out there. He had been telling me about it, but the first 3 days was just me. Recording, going out to eat, just kicking shit. I end up coming back. He was like, man, I like the shit we just did, man. He was like, man, I wanna put some shit together. I wanna fuck with Fat Trel too. He was like, man, I don't know what you got going on, but goddamn, come out here about 6 months, man, and fuck with me out here, man. I got you. You know what I mean? Tight shit. Shit, I chopped
too.
it up with the fam. They like, shit, you know, one for all. You know what I mean? He ended up moving out there probably like 2 months later. Moved out there 6 months, turned into 5 years.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you know. So we get out there working and shit. That shit was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I'm already all about the nigga. This P.
Yeah, this
You know what I mean? Already, I'm just happy to be around the nigga. I'm fanned out. This P. You know what I mean? I'm a young nigga, bro. This my man's right here, you know? And that shit just felt good to hear that he even want to fuck with me like, damn, my
Bro, I
crap
know it did,
done
bro.
brought me
Oh,
this
God,
far.
bro.
I'm with P, nigga, you know?
That's hard, bro.
So, this shit was fun. P a real one, man. Shout out
Too
to P,
legendary,
man.
bro.
P a real one.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't want to hear nothing about P.
Nah, he's a
Nigga
go
can't
to
tell
this
me
shit,
nothing
man.
about P.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, want to hear nothing about him. You can't tell me nothing about him. I know for myself how he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, joke.
So, shit, that
Yeah,
was
hard,
that, man.
Mob.
That shit, it was fun though, bro. 'Cause I was really able to work with him. And, you know, Atlantic, man, shit out there. So I was able to work with the label too.
Okay.
On a regular basis. So I stayed in the studio, either on with him or at Atlantic. Every day, you know.
Yeah, didn't miss a step being out there, that's for sure, man.
Yeah, that shit fun. LA fun. I'm just an Atlanta nigga though.
Yeah, at some point you probably started missing this shit,
Yeah,
man.
like hell. I started missing black girls, thick ass black girls. Out there, everything so far and they pretty. They ain't got no
Shit ain't
body.
fatter than that.
You know what I mean? They be pretty though, you
Yeah.
know.
LA, you got this Jug Lingo, you and Yung Ralph, man.
Yo, for sure.
This project hard too, man. I'm fucking with it.
Man, that motherfucker done hard, bro. Like, I kind of, like, it surprised me to hear it all as a collective, you know what I'm saying, once it was all put together, because we was just running through them records. Like, some days, I wasn't even at the studio, Jug or lay some hood, so
Okay.
he'll boom, 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 but I come in and clean, you know, finish up what's in this, like, in it, brother, just to hear it all together. Like, Jug was in his bag on that motherfucker.
Yeah, Jug hard though.
Every hook I heard Jug do, it was like, oh man, that motherfucker nasty. And just like the word play on that motherfucker, just like how we talking it. How we talking and walking, it's like, that motherfucker crazy. I go out of town, I get on the road, that probably my first go-to, you know what I'm saying? Jug Lingo, I get some of that Jug. I might go to that, I might go to that tape mode, me and Mob. I'm going to that, back on that, you know what I'm saying? Right after that, I'm going back on that, probably 6 times straight, you know what I'm saying? That just, you know, like my playlist, but that Jug Lingo, definitely, it's a lot of flavor, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, every song's like a different vibe on there, man.
Yeah. That was hard because
I mean, do the trench,
man,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
Like,
When you-
how a nigga working, bro. All our style different. Like totally different. You know what I mean? And it like that shit sound good together. It's like a gumbo.
That shit go together,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
no
So that
doubt.
shit be like, damn.
It like,
It
I'ma
be
cook
shocking
up like a
us,
new
you know what I
sound.
mean? Because our style and shit so different. But when we get on the mode, we like,
It
that
almost
shit
cook up a
going
new
crazy,
sound.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
It's like a
I'ma birth
change of
new
pace
sound.
on
yeah,
that.
that shit
yeah.
fun, bro. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. Shit been fun, bro. This shit all fun. That's how I'm looking
Shout
at
out to
shit now.
Jug, man. Jug
Yeah,
Lingo,
man.
man.
Boy,
For
Jug,
sure, man. We going crazy, man. Like, you know, we got some visual finna drop, man. We just working, bro. Like you say, just having fun with it, you know, just doing what we love to do. I'm having super fun. We got a lot of shit to come, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you and Nard B been locked in, man.
Yeah, I've been locked in at the
Shout out
trench.
to Nard
like,
B,
shout out to
man.
Trench
Trench work, the
Shout
boy
out to
Adam.
Nard, shout out to B, shout out Adam, shout out Smoot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man. They
But
got
them
a whole
niggas
team
like
over
a
there.
label, bro.
They got a whole team over there.
The way
like,
they do shit.
that shit.
It looks like a
Crazy.
factory over there, man.
It's
roll
like
out
you would
is
think
crazy.
it's 20 people.
They roll
But
out
it's just
crazy,
them.
bro.
But them niggas shooting videos.
Yeah, I see they directing
he
shit.
doing all that shit. And it
Roll
like,
out. It
that
makes
shit
sense.
motivation, bro. It motivation, cause like, damn, my rollout gonna be straight. Cause B ain't cutting no corner.
Then they hold you accountable.
He don't
like,
want
they
that
hold
shit
you
to
like
come
this.
out. He don't want no clips to come
Man.
out until this what we doing. You know what I mean? You know how nigga post little clips and shit.
Fuck,
before
make you
shit
hold
come out?
yourself
He be
accountable.
like,
No
no.
teasers.
He be like,
Nothing.
no, we just gonna hit these folks. And that shit been turning out
Yeah, the numbers like
the right
they
way. You know
growing,
what I
they
mean?
growing.
Yeah.
I think we probably like, I ain't looked at the video, but that motherfucker moving.
Yeah, I think it was like 20,000 the first day.
Yeah.
Because I saw it like 15 hours later and it was damn near
Yeah.
20,000. Damn.
So that
Folks
shit-
eating this shit up, man. They've been
Yeah,
waiting
they
on
like
this
we
shit.
ain't had to go to World Star. We ain't had to
Yeah.
pay nobody to blast it out. We just put it out.
Yeah, it's going to be organic.
Yeah,
man.
It's
you know
organic.
what I mean. So it like, and we beating it. We working it. So it like, shit, it gonna do what it do. You know what I mean? Like, nigga gotta have in their mind like
They gonna take 6
everything
months
gonna
or
be
a year.
overnight. Work a song 6 months
6
to a
months.
year.
Yeah, 6
You
months
know what I
to a year.
mean? I know niggas who had songs 2 years ago. They came back and popped them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm taking it. You know what I mean? If it's hard, it's hard. Keep working that motherfucker.
Working that
Not
one.
real
know
shit.
what I
Especially as an independent, you got to probably push some shit 6 months
Yeah,
to a year,
you
man.
do. You do. You do. That's the timeline for real. 6 months to a year. Just staying with it and just putting the emphasis on that record. You know, just having that knowledge and knowing them gems, you know what I'm saying, for being around, just experience and just knowing how to that's the same thing, you know, like we're attacking the same way with this record that we got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like the new generation artists, they'll post a clip one time and they on to the next shit. They ain't even really pushing they shit no more, man.
Yeah. It's so much music out there,
drilling
man.
them motherfuckers.
Cause I be like, I be hearing shit from, you know, known artists. But I hear they songs like, I don't know that song. I be feeling behind like, damn. And they be rocking shit with them. I mean, I just heard some shit from, what's his name? Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
And he did it at the Rolling Loud. That shit came on going crazy. I was like, damn, I ain't never heard that. But it went crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The crowd and everybody. So I'm like, yo, you just gotta be back in tune, man. It's about being in tune with this shit more than anything. Like, you can be talented, you can have good music and woo, but you still gotta stay with the algorithm, stay in tune. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it go.
Yeah, it looks like you loving this shit, man. Like you loving this second win that you
fun.
had, this second round.
It's fun back to me now, bro. Like, I done got back in that mode where, like, you know.
You gotta
at
enjoy
first
this
I
shit.
was like, fuck this shit. You know? Just fuck this shit, you know? But nah, man, this shit been fun, man. It been a hype reaction. We getting back from shit. Like,
That would have been
keep
a
going,
reaction.
you know what I mean? You know, the fan will push you. You know, the reactions and shit, that will push you.
Yep.
Last year you revealed that you needed a kidney transplant, man.
Yep.
What's the status? Were you able to get the transplant yet, or are you still on the
that
list?
shit take a couple years, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, unless you have somebody who gonna give you a kidney. You know what I mean? And from drinking lean, man, I be telling niggas like, all along I was drinking the lean shit. I used to sell it, so I always had it. And the whole time alert to opiates.
True.
And didn't know. So it was like I was drinking poison the whole time. Shit would make my high blood pressure and shit go up. So all that shit combined, it damaged my kidney. It fucked my kidney up. So I be telling niggas like, all right, y'all don't know. If you don't know something, you don't know. You know what I mean? So it like, you don't know if that shit'll fuck you up like that. Then you don't think shit'll happen. You can hear about it. But you don't think that shit'll ever happen to you. You know what I mean? Until it happened. You know what I mean? So I went through that shit. That shit was life changing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I do dialysis
Oh, shit. How often you got to do it?
3 times a week.
True.
You know what I mean? So in the mix of all that shit, then grinding, and you know what I mean? It be a lot, but bro, I'm stronger than I look. You know what I mean? So now I look at shit like, I don't never get down about shit. I ain't got now one of them beat myself down mind frame. Like, oh, this, I ain't throwing myself no pity party. Nigga, all right, did what it is. All right, bet. What I gotta do to work through it. What I gotta do to go around it.
What's the solution?
That's always been
What's the solution?
my power. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't gonna beat myself down about shit. Nigga, I could fall 10 times. I'm gonna get up 11.
Man, come on, man.
You know what I mean?
12,
Like, that's
13.
how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody gonna fall, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna win them all. You ain't gonna win every time. But your losses will make you.
Man,
Your losses will prepare you for your next win. Cause you gonna know what to do with it. And you gonna know, shit, I was all the way down here. I'm winning now. You know what I mean? And that shit, it really just, ain't no winning without losses. At some point, you ain't go hard enough if you ain't lose sometimes. You wasn't going hard enough, cause ain't nobody flawless. You know what I mean? So that's how I take shit, you know what I mean? Even with this shit, the kidney shit, man, hey.
You been doing good with that shit, bro. Good.
Yeah, it's like you can't get down on yourself, like you
I don't
said,
care
man.
nothing about that shit,
work.
boy.
What's the solution?
I still, bro,
leaning on the
I'm in my
solution.
40s, bro. I still look young. Still
Bro, you really do
act
look like when you first came out in this shit,
exactly.
man.
So it's like, bro, I ain't skipping I ain't missing no meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or skipping a beat at all. So all that shit add to me, bro. Some folks will take shit as a loss. My losses add to me, cause I know better now. You know what I mean? That's how I take a loss. All right, I know not to do that no more.
Same.
You know, so that's how I look at it, you know?
Not real shit, man. You know, recently we lost Duct Tape Dave, man. I know you guys were super close, man.
Hell yeah, man. You know, and Dave sound 8, 9 years old. So when we lost Dave, that shit crazy, bro. And trouble. You know, that shit was in a 2-year span.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, I don't think folk understand. Like a lot of folk that understand, cause I don't go to funerals. And like anybody who know me, like closely know me, know that. So, you know, our immediate people knew like, that ain't coming. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't go to funerals. But that shit just hit me in a different way with them two. 'Cause these, like, we started with these. This who always been with me. You know what I mean? Like, I used to sit in the car with Dave all day writing raps. Rapping to him first. He hear everything first. You know what I mean? Going to the studio rapping. He hear. He knowing what I'm finna go in. Like, he always been there. So, for them not to be here and shit, and like, all that shit a blindside you. Like, damn, it don't feel the same. You know what I mean? Shit just don't feel the same. You know what I mean? Black ain't doing music no more. He got what he got going on. So it's kind of like, damn, I gotta regroup. My crew gone. You know what I mean? We still got the hood, it's still the same, but it ain't the same. You know what I mean? So it's like that, like damn, but then I had to think like, how shouted them be thinking? Hey man, you gotta turn up.
You gotta go up.
Bro, go crazy, bro. What's up, bro? I can hear these niggas saying it like, bro, what's up? What the fuck you gonna do, man? You gotta keep our name going. Gotta keep it going. That's how I think now. You know what I mean? And it took a minute for me to, like, when you get past grieving and you don't accept the shit for what it is, then you gotta think like, damn, shit, who else gonna do it? You know what I mean? Who else gonna do it? So my purpose a little different. You know what I mean?
For sure.
With this shit.
For sure.
My Dave, my personal people. You know what I mean? Like, so it one of them things like, if I'm good, I'm gonna try to make sure she good. She ain't gonna never be fucked up. Not saying I'm gonna be able to take care of her. She don't need me to do that. But I'm just saying I'm a hand. I'll be able to have that hand, that extended hand for her.
sure.
You know what I
Make
mean?
that
Like,
breathe.
it's family, you know what I'm saying? So, man, that shit crazy, bro. That was a big loss to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That shit really fucked us up. Like, all the way. You know.
No, I could imagine. And for the people that didn't know Dave, like, what can you tell us about? Like, what type of person was Dave?
Dave,
Man, 2-player, bro.
Sunshine,
That my boy,
bro.
bro.
if I describe
Smiling,
something in one
goddamn.
word, bro, just bright.
Bright.
You know, he's already light skinned in here. And that nigga got a smile that's addictive, bro. Like, that nigga see you, bro. I just know him so good, like, I could just see him. You know what I mean? Just a good nigga, real deal hustler. Over supportive of
Word.
what we had
I'm
going
telling you,
on.
bro.
Like,
Man,
the
that
same
ain't
way he
got
pushed
too
me,
close.
he pushed Trouble like that. You know what I mean? Like, when Trouble got out of prison, he was staying with Dave. You know what I mean? Like, man, that shit took a lot out of it, bro. And with Trouble, bro, that shit, you can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't really lost your brother. You know, so shit just weird, bro. It's just weird to me. You know what I mean? But I try not to question God. You know what I mean? I can't question him. You know what I mean? I don't know when I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Like, damn. But it's still tragic, you know?
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's like you and Scuba, this 1-2 punch. Because I think he was locked up when he first came in, and then he got released and just went crazy, man.
Bananas. But we set it up like that. We knew what it was gonna be.
So you kind of foreseen this then, huh?
I already knew what it was gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, Charlotte Star. You know what I mean? He gonna pop. Like, he was already with us. But once we got known, people just kind of knew me, but they knew him kind of through music. Then he got locked up. So once he got locked up, it was just me. Like, I'm gonna say your name in every song, Charlotte. You know what I mean? It's gonna be set up. If they don't know then they gonna be wondering who Trouble is. Through me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit, we knew once he got home, cause he's so talented, we knew like, this nigga finna go crazy. And it did what it did, took it straight off.
Yeah. Yeah, that DTE movement at that time, it was untouchable, man.
Man, listen, man. I think it was too much. For the time and the impact, bro, shit be like that. You know, I feel like God ain't gonna put too much on you. And I feel like, bro, it was like a power thing, bro. We were gaining so much so quick, but I really feel like we dodged some shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, police shit and everything, was a lot going on. So I feel like we dodged some shit. And it just happened like that. So a nigga bled still be able to do this to this day.
Reason.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? I feel like we actually made it through some shit. This shit, these niggas getting locked up on, fucked up on, like, bruh, we been doing this shit 20 years. Like, they want, you know, so it like, shit. I feel like we dodged some shit.
Yeah, because I feel like you guys' raps were a little too authentic at times.
Yeah, for the time, at the time, yeah.
What's one of your favorite memories of Scoop?
Trouble.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. Shout the whole vibe, man. Shout the whole vibe, man. I don't give a fuck where he at, when it is. In the hood, shout gonna call 6, 7 bitches up. Pull up, the Hennis out there, he sitting on top of the car. He just a vibe all the time, you know what I mean? Club shit, we in that bitch lit. Man, the funny shit to me, man, is like just seeing him like in the club. Man, one time we out of town, we doing a show. Man, this nigga, he doing this show. He take his shirt off and shit. He trying to go to fitness himself. Man, that man go in the crowd and straight tongue kiss a bitch, bro. Like a random girl, like I was like, man, this nigga is retarded, man. Like he hard like that, though. Like he gonna do some spontaneous shit. You know what I mean? Like, just man. And for his work ethic, bro, Shout is so self-driven. You know what I mean? Like, well, like before he passed and shit, he was doing the MMB. That was his position. You know what I mean? His position was he want the lead song. You know what I mean? So he found his way too. You know what I mean? Like, but this what I made. You know what I mean? And shit, you gotta respect it. Do it, Shout. That's you. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, I think he had a giant smile on his face every time I seen him. Like I never seen him down, and he was always the funniest person in the room.
Nigga too funny, man. That nigga a real character, man. Like, and I know he get a lot of this shit from me, Dave and Black, cause we silly fuck at time where folk don't know. You know what I mean? Like
your IG videos be legendary too,
Ali. They serious funny. They like be for real, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Like Black like that, Dave like that. All of like that, and Shout is just, you know, by him being the youngest who around her, you know, he gon', you know, and all of got that city spirit, bro. You know what I mean? But I think you got to be like that, bro. That keep you young. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to smile through this shit, man. You know what I mean? Yo.
Real shit, man. So LA, what's the next solo project you got coming, man?
Man, I'm just going with the motion, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just creating as I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going.
I'm sure you probably sitting on like hundreds of unreleased songs too.
That nigga got too much shit.
Yeah, too much shit.
That nigga played like 6 Jamaican songs for me the other day.
Nah, for sure.
I'm listening to this shit like, oh, you going that way?
Yeah, I'm just really, you know what I mean? I'm just pressing my bag, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I mean, pressing the bag, like just being creative, you know what I'm saying? Just at an all-time high, like I'm really into it, like back in the artistry, you know what I'm saying? Like every word, like really making sure every line, like, you know what I'm saying?
Pushing this lingo shit, man.
Man, back paying
you gotta
attention to
say
detail.
all of it.
Back paying attention to
You
detail.
the lingo. You create the lingo. Say it.
Yeah, we talking crazy.
We gonna make them understand.
Yeah, we talking
You know what I
crazy.
mean? You might say some off the wall shit. We know what it mean.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Up.
Let them hear.
But you
know what I mean? Like
that was our way to format, like, you know what I'm saying, with the lingo, like where you had to just like what he's talking about, where you had to really just focus and kind of get back to it. I feel
then
like
when you
that
hear,
was
you
hard.
like, oh, he meant that. Oh, that's hard.
I feel like that hard, and I feel like that's something I always had. You know what I'm saying? So I hang my head on that. You know what I mean? Talking crazy. You know, big lingo for sure. Y'all take pride in it, you know what I'm saying? Talking crazy, you feel me?
Nah, that's Atlanta right there too, man. Atlanta's always been known for the lingo, man.
We had flavor, like, we really, like, that's why I say, like, when you like, when I say I just like Atlanta people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the way we talk, like the way we
walk,
say, you know what I mean?
how we
Like
put it
everything
together.
about Atlanta people.
Is it?
Everything.
Our girls act just like us. You know what I mean? Like, our girl act so much like her, only like dating Atlanta girls. Like, shout you 2 players, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I need you somebody from out of town. You 2 players, y'all. You know, so it like, and man, it's just our culture, bro. So I really be stuck on some other shit. You know what I mean? I don't even, bro, like, motherfuckers don't understand I ain't even talking to them. I I'm talking to the folks who understand what we talking about. Not saying you gotta be from Atlanta to understand, but I want my pocket. I want mine, my fan. Like, I'm cool with 100,000 committed fans.
For
me.
sure.
I might not
Strong fan
never
base.
be 5-10 times platinum. I'm good with my 100, my 200,000 who fuck with me on everything I do.
Those be the real supporters.
Yeah,
Those
be
are the
the
ones
real
that gonna.
supporters. That's what I want.
You drop
That
some
be that-
merch, they buying that shit.
Exactly.
man.
That be that core
Drop
fan
some
base.
merch, they buying it.
That what you
they
got,
woo-woo,
Mom.
they buying it. You know what I mean?
That what you
Like,
got.
you gotta have a core.
That what you
Like
got.
nigga like Boost. Boost got a core fan base. Shout out to Boost. That's my boy. It like, I feel like he'll eat all his life. Cause he already got a core fan base who always gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
They respect his old shit. He ain't even gotta drop no new music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at that. You know?
Before I get you guys out of here, man, I want both of y'all to share some game to the youth coming up right now, man. We can start with you, LA.
I mean, I just start with, man, just believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else believe, you know what I'm saying? After you believe in yourself, I just think that's where it all starts with, just building the confidence, reputation, you know what I'm saying? If you like to do something, you know what I'm saying? Do it a lot, do it a lot, do it a lot, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with that formula, you just get better, you know, so just having a good foundation.
Yeah. Alec?
Shit, man, I say, man, take care of your folk, man. You get some money out here, man, don't blow all your shit on jewelry and car and fucking it up in the strip club. Go take care of your mama, take care of your kids.
For sure.
Get them boys around you if you got some boys. You know what I mean? Like, lock them in. Then you're little soldiers, you know what I mean? Like, just really stay on some who fuck with you type shit. You know, the crowd gonna come, all you know, that false support. This your real support. Stay locked in with your family. Stay locked in with your true ones. Niggas who really fuck with you know what I mean? And just keep going, man. Just outwork
Got to keep
niggas.
going, for
That's
sure.
what I can say.
Staying
I don't care
consistent.
what you doing if you working. Get
Keep
some
going.
extra hours if you can. If you doing, know what I mean? Like,
Stay
just
in
go
it.
hard at what you at, cause everybody ain't gonna be no musician. Everybody ain't gonna be no athlete.
Find
and
something
shit,
you
but
love.
it's still
Find something
music
you
out
love,
there.
for sure.
Find you something to do. Take 5 years. Take 5 years out your life and commit to it and try it. You might go through the roof, but you know in 5 years, like, all right, this ain't working for me, this song.
I can
You
shift.
know what I mean? But give it 5 years. If you got interest in it and you like it, give it 5 years. That's how I look at shit. Like, get a shit 5 years, bro. If it ain't working then, shit, stop. Do you something else. If you feel like you ain't planted the right seeds, you know what I mean? All this shit about seed planting. Everything you do. This a seed,
Rock by
what we
rock,
doing
man.
right now. This a seed. This shit finna grow into
Rock by
something.
rock.
You know what I mean? Y'all finna push it, we pushing it. It's seed plant. So that's how you gotta look at shit in life.
skip,
Like,
no step.
I'm planting seeds, but you wanna plant good seeds everywhere you go.
For sure.
I don't give a damn if you see somebody in the street and they familiar with you and you, man, what's up, man? The real way, yeah, woo, woo. That's the seeds you plant. This somebody see you or see somebody else and be like, man, I seen
Seen
such
Ali,
and
but I
such.
just
He was
seen
cool.
him.
Or it could be like, man, I seen bitch ass such and such. That nigga bitch. I spoke to the nigga, the nigga turned their nose up. You know, so that's how I look at shit when I meet people, man. And like, your handshake, bro. If you gonna shake a nigga hand, be firm. Let a nigga know I see you, what's up, bro. Woo, woo. You know what I mean? Cause if I don't fuck with you and you throw your hand out there, it's gonna be dry. It's gonna be a limp ass, you know what I mean? But if I fuck with you, I'm like, yeah, Mob,
Oh, there,
what's
no,
up, bro?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let a nigga feel you. All that come with respect and being a man. These for these young niggas, you know what I mean? And you don't wanna be the shooter, shout. Let me just say that. You don't wanna be the shooter, shout. Everybody wanna be the shooter. You don't wanna be the shooter, bro. You don't want to be the shooter. They got somewhere for the shooter. Be the hustler.
Tell you.
Be the player first. I was a player before I was on some gangster shit.
For sure.
You know, I was a player in middle school. You know, elementary and shit. I had a little hoe sitting on the phone all day.
Yeah,
Home
you talking
phone.
about-
You know what I mean? I was a player and shit.
Fall
Like,
asleep on the phone.
be like that. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be thinking, boy, I want to kill a nigga. Cause they got, in actuality, in reality, they got somewhere for you, bro. If I'm gonna throw the book at your ass. So that's what I say to you know what I mean, the up and coming, you know.
No, that's real right there, man. It can't be crashing out. These kids crashing out too young these days, man.
They got
bro.
to crash out.
My little cousin been locked up. My little cousin got like 35 years. He killed a nigga. He was 15. I don't think he ever had no pussy. I don't think.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
If he did, he had a lot. You know what I mean? Like, damn, child, you got 35 years though. Well, you badly broke your virginity. If you broke it, you know what I mean? Like, nigga be intrigued by the wrong shit, and nigga be thinking they want to be rich at 18, rich at 20. It don't go like that, y'all.
I blame social media for that shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and that shit cloud niggas. Cause y'all, what you doing at 18 with a Bentley? You don't need no fucking Bentley, y'all. You know, you don't need no 200 in jewelry. Like, some nigga feel like they can't even rap without no jewelry. I done heard niggas say that. Grown niggas.
Yeah.
Man, I need a necklace, man. Bro, if you hard, you don't need nothing.
You don't need what I'm saying.
You don't need nothing. your talent gonna get you that, bro, if you truly talented. But if you feel like you gotta put an image out there to shine, that shit can crash. You know what I mean? Niggas see you, but they don't feel you. I want nigga to feel me, you know?
No, that's real shit, man. Yeah.
Hell of God, man.
Yeah. You guys got any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here?
Man, shout out to everybody fucking with this shit, man.
Man, shout out to the family. Mob Lingo
The haters
on the way.
too, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Shout out Trent Work. Shout out the city. Everybody who got them in line. You know what I'm saying? Anticipating the project. It's all love. Appreciate you, my boy, for having us on the
Appreciate you,
pod.
man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yo.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up.
For shit, sure.